Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. This is PrepTexas. Today we're going to be talking about food and water preps. I do make a lot of videos on firearms and gear and stuff, but I want my channel to be a full-blown prepping channel, not just a firearms and gear review channel. I want to try to stress to everyone how important these things are, even above, an AR-15 or something like that. So first, let's start with just some kind of water preps that we got. Just some ideas. The life straw is always good because it's easy. I like to keep these around for children, young children like my son. He can just put it around his neck and use it like a straw. And they do really good. They're kind of hard to pull through sometimes, but they do clean really well. Another option is these Sawyer Mini. These are great, 100,000 gallons for use, plus the pouch and the syringe and the straw and stuff that's in there make these little things invaluable. I like these better than the life straws for sure, but the life straw is still a good option because it's so simple. Another option is a life straw bottle. So this has the filter inside where you take the whole core and the lid off and dip your water out, put your lid back on, and then it filters it as you drink. So I think this is a great option too. As far as prepping and storage goes, I recommend maybe storing up some bleach. Bleach treats water. With just a couple spoonfuls, you can treat quite a bit of water. So you guys do your research about what bleach can do to help you as far as water preps go. And of course, iodine tablets and neutralizer tablets to take the taste away. And then always having a good canteen or something, for your bags is always a plus. So make sure you guys are on top of your water preps. If you can afford it, I recommend a Berkey filter, countertop filter. It's something that we've been looking into getting, hopefully here pretty soon. But these things are great for bug out plans or bags, stuff like that. Even long-term use if you have enough of them stored. So next, let's get into some food preps, and I want to go over a few things with you guys. So first, there's always the freeze-dried survival food option, whether you go with the Mountain House stuff you can get from Walmart or Academy. They even have these like little astronaut ice creams, which is essentially like a long cookie, but they're pretty tasty. I got the Augustin Farms Tasty Pantry Deluxe Emergency Food Supply Kit. Many companies make things like this. I'm not sure which one is better or not. You guys just do your research, but freeze-dried foods are definitely great to have because of their shelf life. Rice, for sure, is something that you always want to stock up on. It's a lot of good calories. You can kind of mix it with anything and make it pretty tasty. So we stock quite a bit of rice. And one thing I wanted to go over was this thing right here. This is a vacuum sealer, which I absolutely love, which turns a big bag of rice like that into portion size bags of rice like this that we can break up and not have to open that bag and leave it open. So when we get a big bag like this, we break it up into these size bags and vacuum seal them and stack them that way for portions. So these things are invaluable for preppers. You can do the same thing with big bags of beans, turn a 10-pound bag of beans into one serving and break it up so the rest can still stay good. I like these bean soups. They're pretty tasty. They come with the seasoning and everything you need. So you have this and some rice and you can make a meal for sure. On a quick note about the vacuum sealer, it could be used for so many things in preps. I thought about doing a video just on the vacuum sealer, but just while we're on the subject, it doesn't just work for food. It definitely works for ammo, or if you want to get creative, gas mask filters to keep them clean, or how about some batteries. It's a pretty valuable tool to have, and if you're a prepper, you can think of the uses for sure. So stocking up on rice and beans That's pretty obvious. A couple things though that you may not think about is some type of protein source that is shelf stable. So these chicken breasts in a can are pretty delicious, just to make like some chicken chili, or there's all kind of recipes you can make that are delicious with this chicken pot pie, and it stacks up in stores for quite a long time. So I like to keep quite a few of these. Also, the corned beef lasts forever, so those are good. A couple side items: dry milk. If you need to, make something creamy or thicken something up to cook with, dry milk is definitely going to be great. We're not going to be able to go get cold gallons of milk at SHTF. Freeze-dried coffee, because I love coffee and I don't ever want to have to be without it. Powdered peanut butter, powdered chocolate peanut butter. These are things that are going to last a long time and be a nice treat for you. So the last thing I wanted to talk about here was canning supplies, and I know that these jars are getting harder to find, but if you guys do canning like we do, then you're probably pretty stocked up on it. But just make sure also you have the different utensils and things that you need to go through the preserving process, canning rack, things like that, the tongs to get it out. And then they make books like this that give you plenty of recipes for jams and jellies and all kind of stuff that you can preserve through canning and how to do so. So I thought that was a good idea to kind of throw in here. I just wanted to throw this quick video together. I had a couple comments about, I call myself a prepping channel, but all I talk about is guns. So here you go. Here's some water and some food prep stuff for you guys. We'll go over long-term storage and stuff later, and I may do a more in-depth view about video on everything you can use the vacuum sealer for. But I think this is a pretty good start if you start with stuff like this. Start filling up some totes and stacking them in the corner of a room. That way you guys are ready when the bad thing comes. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and share. It's going to help us grow this channel and provide more content for you guys. Stay prepped up. This is PrepTexas, signing off.